Games, Brains, Headbang Life here with another festival flashback for you. We're going to reach into the Stein of festivals, Festival Stein, pull one out randomly, and then we're going to bring it up the computer and we're going to discuss the lineup, see if we would have been interested, what's changed, if the band's still about, or in the case of the last video, absolutely know nothing about it. No. But we shall have a go. Reach in, let's have a go. See what we get.
Yeah, I'm going to have a bit of brutal. If I get whack in 95, I'm going to throw this everywhere. Download Festival 2004.
Download 2004. That's a good one. I'm very happy with that. Okay, download 2004. You were at this one, right?
This one, yeah. So every year, 2000 from when it first started to 2009, I think.
2003 was the first. 2004 was the second.
Yep. So yeah.
And obviously, if you don't know, Download was born from Monsters of Rock ending, and Download was born from it, and it's still going strong today.
Really strong now, yeah.
No, it's arguably one of the biggest in this country, really, for rock and metal. So there were 3 stages, 2 days, split across the Saturday and the Sunday. It wasn't a Friday as of yet. 3 stages. So we're going to start with the smallest stage, which is the Barfly stage. Work our way through that to the Snickers Game On stage. That's a mouthful. To the main stage. Yeah. Okay. So, Barfly stage on Saturday the 5th of June. Took place on the 5th and the 6th of June, 2004.
2-day thing then?
Yeah. 2-day festival. This is before the Friday was brought in. Yeah. So, Fire Apple Red.
They haven't even got a Wikipedia page.
Yeah, the fact that on Wikipedia you can't link to them, that says a lot. No. Hiding Place.
No.
The Holiday Plan.
No.
Oh my God. Bullet for My Valentine.
I don't remember seeing it.
Was this pre Tears Don't Fall?
Yeah, way before.
So then they hadn't really hit the big time then. That's amazing to see them so small, so low down, you know. They'd play main stage high up nowadays.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Wow. Your code name is Milo. I recognise it, but I don't know their stuff.
Don't think it was my cup of tea back then, so.
Yeah.
I can't remember it being something on my list to go see.
Low Life, Low 5.
Whatever.
Yeah. Burst.
No.
Surferosia?
No.
Nope. The Glitterati.
No.
Roxy Saint.
No.
This Girl.
No.
Akira Cult.
No.
International Noise Conspiracy.
No.
And the headliner, Peaches.
She did a show the other day, so she's still around.
Who is it? I have no clue.
She's Canadian. She's quite punky, quite kind of quite art rocky. She's quite punk element, so she does fit in.
Okay, well, I mean, considering I know
no shit attitude, so she does fit in.
Considering most of that stage I know nothing of, it would make no difference anyway. Yeah. So that's the Barfly stage. Not pretty for us. Snickers Game On stage on Saturday the 5th of June. It opens with The Bled.
No.
Nope. Devoid.
Nope.
Powder. Nope. Viking Skull.
Yes,
remember
Viking Skull?
Not around anymore. Been gone for quite a while.
Yeah, I don't know if I can't.
Did actually. I know I see him once, and you were there. So we attended a Metal Hammer Golden Gods show many years ago. That was kind of called Get in the Ring.
The wrestling ring.
Like a wrestling ring in a forum, and it had like the old frontman from Guar, the one who died.
Odorous.
As like MC. Had him, Valo, doing like judging from up the top. Every time he spoke, people were booing him. Saw some good bands there. It was a good show. Tourist there as well, part of that.
He took it quite well, didn't he, Bill? To give him his credit, he still took it in his...
We're not talking about that. But yeah, Viking Skull, they're alright, Yeah. Agakoki?
Agakoki, yeah.
Great band.
I knew him back then.
Definitely didn't know them. In fact, only really got into them when they performed at Bloodstock a few years ago. Thought they were brilliant then. Really enjoyed it. 36 Crazy Fists, still going strong.
Yeah, I think I liked them back then because that was like the sort of height of them. Obviously, it was on like a Roadrunner band, so obviously got quite a lot of publicity, and I quite enjoyed a bit of that.
I'm not sure when this video is going up, but they either have a new album out now or they're about to have a new album out soon. Instruction. Nope. Million Dead.
I think I've heard of, but again, don't think it's on my...
Don't know them.
Nope.
Idiot Pilot.
No.
Biffy Clyro.
That's an interesting one.
They would end up have they headlined? They've done Download. Download, Sonosphere. They would be headliners of these festivals.
High up,
Very well done to Biffy Clyro for climbing up. They're not my cup of tea. I liked a couple of songs off their big hit album, Puzzle or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. I liked a couple of songs, but they're not my cup of tea at all. Arch Enemy, just above them. Obviously, this is way back in the day of Arch Enemy.
Angela Gosso.
I've always enjoyed Arch Enemy live. I enjoy a lot of their songs. They're Arch Enemy. They're fine. If they're added to, like, say, like they're added to a bill I'm going to, I'm just like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Wild Boys with a Z, not an S. Wild Boys.
See, I'm getting confused because I think at some of the points they had some Jackass people come along, and I'm not sure if that was part of it.
Maybe,
Because
considering...
I think it's a game on stage. Like other years, they had like some of these Dirty Sanchez boys and stuff like that there. So it could be something related to them, from what I can remember.
Okay.
But yeah, they did have little guest things like that going on.
Then we got Electric Six. Now, I noticed the band. Is this the Danger?
Yeah, high voltage.
Okay. Oh, yeah. God. Oh,
so
God.
that would be quite fun. I can't remember
if I was drunk, I'd probably have a laugh, but I don't like them, so...
Yeah. It's a like, novelty.
But the fact that I know that song so well, do you know what I mean? Like, says a lot.
I'm singing Gay Bar in my head now.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, I don't...
and then the Headliners, which is a banging This is a bucket list band for me.
It's frustrating now looking at it going, I would have got... I don't think I knew him back then, but now I'll be like, oh, yeah, I would have...
That second stage overall is actually really strong for us. Easy 6, 7, nearly 7 bands that we definitely want to check out. And Pennywise, that we're talking about, by the way, we didn't actually say Pennywise.
Yeah.
Amazing punk band. Then we go to the main stage, and this is again really fascinating. Opening band is the Dillinger Escape Plan, who have now officially wrapped up. It took me a long time to get into Dillinger. In fact, it wasn't until the last 2 albums. I love them. I think they're one of the most talented bands. I have had the pleasure of catching them live, not fully, but at one of the Golden Gods Award shows.
Oh yeah, there's a few songs, wasn't it?
And I loved it. But Dillinger Escape Plan, what a great band, and what a great way to wrap up your career as well. Literally holding your hands up and going, we know we cannot continue to do what we're doing as we get older, rather than half-arse it.
Yeah.
Just we're calling time on that.
The same intensity. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's Dillinger. Jesus, do you know what I mean? Like, I'd have loved. Yeah, I'd love to have seen Dillinger at their own show. I never did get a chance, but great band. But at this time, I certainly would not have been into them. I didn't get into them in the last couple of albums.
I think it's the same with me.
Yeah. Opeth. Right, this is an interesting one. For starters, it's crazy Opeth being the second band on the main stage. That's crazy in itself. This Opeth, I'd love to have seen.
15 years ago.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I am one of those who don't like Opeth's modern output. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not for me. But I do like a lot of the old output, you know? Yeah, it's as simple as that. Yeah. A Monster Magnet.
See, I didn't know him back then, but yeah.
Again, didn't know him back then, but our introduction to Monster Magnet. I mean, I've always known of them, but wasn't really into that kind of stoner rock stuff for many years.
They was away for a while as well, weren't they?
Yeah, and then we caught them late night, one of the late night slot at Hellfest 2014, and fucking loved it. Good. Loved it, and enough that this year. They were one of the selling points for us to potentially go to Ramblin' Man, but then they ended up having to pull out through illness, so it was kind of like a major loss. You never know next year though, so there you go. Cradle of Filth. Yay. It's Cradle. We love Cradle. Still Cradle. We're literally only a matter of, at this point of this video, 2 months removed from seeing them at Bloodstock, and that's probably 15th, 16th, who knows? Definitely double figures times of seeing Cradle. Definitely. The Distillers.
I definitely was dragged to see the Distillers.
I would have loved to have seen the Distillers. The Distillers are great. The Hives. Never got the love for this band. Find them bland.
2004 was quite big for them garage rock kind of.
It really was, yeah. I just remember the videos on videos on TV, but I always found them so bland.
I hate to tell you, I told you so. That was a big one. I remember that being on Kerrang all the time. I'm like, don't get. It's a bit pretentious, arty rock, and I was like, nah. Skip that. So I definitely didn't go see them.
Iggy and the Stooges. Here's the thing, not a fan at all, but I've never seen Iggy Pop or Iggy and the Stooges live, so it's one of those where let's choose the festival next year if that was likely to happen, and there's only one where that's likely to happen, which is Ramblin' Man. I'd be well happy with it, just because it's one of those where I've never seen it and it'd be cool to see it, and Iggy Pop seems like a cool guy.
I think I watched a bit of them, and he was he's like a leathery kind of pretzel.
He's energetic.
He's a character.
Yeah, and then amazingly, the sub-headlining band shows you how times have changed. Sum 41. Of course, this was the height of Sum 41's absolute popularity. Sum 41, they're a fascinating story for me now, in the sense that I grew up like everyone did. I still love pop punk, maybe not as much as I did when I was younger. But Sum 41, I liked a lot of the early stuff. I liked a lot of the late albums. Does This Look Infected and stuff like that way more. Some absolute bangers on that. And then obviously I'm not going to throw the problems. Go read about it. You can find all about it. However, their rebirth and Return than the last two albums. Massive props to them.
Oh, definitely.
Massive props to working their way back up, working hard. We saw them at Download when we went for a day a few years ago, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'm real big fan of the Derek Whibley, of his story.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's a man who struggled.
Yeah.
And it makes me care about them that little bit more. But yeah, Sum 41 were sub-headlining to Linkin Park. Yeah. Again, 2004. So this is Meteoria time.
Yeah, definitely.
So massive album, massive time for Linkin Park. They would be headlining this festival many more times.
Yeah.
After this. Would I have cared in 2004? Not likely.
No.
I liked one Linkin Park album, which was Hybrid Theory, and that was only because it came at the right time for me. Everything after that, I just fell off the boat with them. I've never been a fan since that point. I don't even consider myself a fan because I liked Hybrid Theory. I don't think that makes me a fan. It just means I liked an album by them.
Yeah.
And I have seen them live for free, amazingly.
Yeah.
The iTunes Festival. And it was great fun because I got fucked on Bloodweiser with my younger brother Liam from the other videos, and we had good times. I've got fond memories of that show.
Yeah, I don't think I was that fussy back then about seeing him, so I probably wandered off and had a few more drinks somewhere else.
Well, it was a headline. You might have seen him, yeah.
Bit of them, so yeah.
There we go. Then we go to Sunday. We start with a barfly stage. We're going to fly through these because a lot of them I already know. We're not going to know.
Yeah.
Planet of Women.
No.
Hurricane Pie.
No.
Despised Icon.
Well,
Name rings a bell.
Yeah, so again, band that might have popped up on different things. Sounds like some sort of fresh kind of, or a bit heavier.
It could be
band.
anything.
It could be anything on this stage.
Gonga.
No.
Mooney Suzuki.
No.
The Black Dahlia Murder. Brilliant. Playing a barfly stage. Just been announced for Bloodstock 2020.
Yeah.
Fantastic band. Really gonna be. I'm really looking forward to them. Seen them live, but only as a support band. We're going back years before I even gave a shit about them. But very happy about Black Dahlia Murder. Danko Jones. Never seen him. Would have been great. Him, the band. Would have been great. But I don't even know if they're still around.
Yeah, they're supporting. They're with Volbeat and Baroness.
Are they the first band on?
Yeah.
Ah, cool. So by the time this video comes out, I'll have. I don't know when it's going to come out, but it might. But Volbeat are playing on the 26th of September in London. We're going to that.
Yeah.
So I might have seen Danko Jones.
Yeah.
There you go. Do Me Bad Things.
No.
Amplifier.
No.
Recover.
No.
Dirty Americans.
No.
The Sounds.
No.
Span.
No.
Young Heart Attack.
Yeah, I've heard of them, but I didn't do them. And Suicide Girls. I guess that's some sort of performance thing, maybe, or band, or models / singers getting their
Maybe.
out. I don't know. But hey. So yeah, that stage was. I think I did a swerve around that stage for most of it.
Oh yeah. The second stage, Stickers Game On stage. Terra Diablo.
No.
Ricky Warwick. That just sounds.
He's I think he's from another band, Thin Lizzy or Thunder. He's from another band. So
I don't know the name.
It's a solo. I think it's a bit of a solo thing.
Well, it's one. Yeah, it's got to be any. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's Thin Lizzy. Silvertide.
Nope.
Trapped. They were another kind of like new metal-y.
Yeah. The name rings a bell.
Kind of bands.
The same with Hoobastank.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm not gonna start singing the song nowadays.
Nope.
Hatebreed. Definitely went to go see him. Always loved Hatebreed.
Well, yeah, there's a couple in a row that would have been fun at the time. Yeah. Hatebreed, of course. Hatebreed are a band we've both seen live. You've seen way more than I have, but you
just a few times.
Yeah, Hatebreed are one of those bands which is like they pop up everywhere. I don't really care anymore. That kind of thing. Although I do like them. Drowning Pool.
Yeah, that was like their time. 2004. Yeah.
Bit off, a couple of years after, really. Went to Sinner 2001.
No, I don't think so. I think
they had one album that was considered that people liked.
I think still people would have done well in 2004.
I'm sure they would have. I've never seen them live and I have no interest. Brides of Destruction. Nope.
No.
Life of Agony. Yeah, Life of Agony. I'm a fan, big fan of them. Yeah, good band. Slayer.
Oh, it's like a staple.
Of course.
Download Slayer.
Yep, we've seen Slayer how many times? I just find that position so funny. Life of Agony, Slayer, Taking Back Sunday. Whoop. That is so fucking weird. No, man. See, I hate it when people go, "Oh, Taking Back Sunday." They lump them. Taking Back Sunday are a fucking good band. They're a talented band. I never seen them live, but I really do enjoy their brand of chaotic music. Yeah. Big fan. Bowling for Soup. Here's the thing, right? Some would have you believe that I hate this band. I don't. In fact, I actually really like them. I like them as individuals. Yeah. I like what they've done for their career. I just dislike a lot of this. I dislike the humour. I don't find it funny. And during the time when they were really big, couldn't get away from them.
Yeah. too much, wasn't it? If you didn't like love the song.
Yeah, you were like that song, "Girl All the Bad Guys Want." It makes me want to tear my ears off. I'll give you a great example as well. Sometimes I think people are right stupid about it. So I saw an article. This is, by the time I watched this video, it would have been weeks ago, but right now it's a couple of days ago, and it was some shared Facebook thing where it was at Reading and Leeds, where Bowling for Soup was so cool. Apparently, it was so cool. They had on something like Bowling for Soup, so update or "Girl All the Bad Guys Want" to be like a modern song, and I was like, oh, that's really interesting. Like, what did they do to modernize it up? They changed a few words to include things like Tinder.
Oh.
And changed the name of the band and stuff like that to something that's more modern. I think it was Royal Blood or something like that. And I was like, how is that updating it? It's just changing a few fucking words.
Yeah.
Like, that kind of shit annoys me.
Yeah.
But I got no issue with Bowling for Soup. I've never seen them live. I'm going to keep it that way because I don't like them enough to ever warrant it. But I have seen Jarrett do his solo stuff live on acoustic. And he's charismatic. He's fun. And again, it's no dislike of Bowling for Soup as people. I just think, how the fuck did that band get to there? Yeah, there you go. And the headliner for that was him. It was him back in the day. They were huge. It was as simple as that.
Oh, man, the girls with heartgram tattoos on them, and
you can never understate the size of him at the time.
Yeah,
you know
the whole goth thing with his like eyeliner and like.
I can see Val Vallo in like front of like a magazine with his like. You know, like the cut-off jacket, the top open, leaning forward and trying to look all skinny, sexy, goth, sexy.
I think I did actually. I'm sure I watched a bit. I think I did watch a little bit of that. There's a couple of songs I liked. But yeah, it's like 15 years ago. But yeah, no, that's good. At that point, they would have been.
Yeah, for sure. Bang on, absolutely. I have seen him live, not by choice, really. They were the first band as part of a 4-band Metallica Wembley Stadium thing, and they went down like a lead balloon. This was a bill they shared with. No, they weren't the first band on. What the fuck am I talking about? It was Mastodon. I think it was Mastodon, Machine Head, him, Metallica.
Wow.
But yeah, so like, what chance did him have?
Yeah.
You know, do you know what I mean?
Give him a bit of a chance.
Yeah, because Bullet for My Valentine was supposed to be there, but they pulled out for whatever reason. I think it was sickness, and Machine Head were replaced by them, which made it even tougher for him. Think about that, you know? Right, main stage, and we are opening with a band that I just drives me nuts. Breathe 77.
I love Breathe 77.
They have two songs that people like. But they are a fucking mainstay. Yeah.
Saw them so many times, 377. So we get a restraining order of the band.
And there's a
bang into that.
I'm not going to gloss over this next one. We'll come back to it. But I just got because they always get lumped in together. In fact, they always seem to tour together. El Nino as well.
Yeah. I saw them so many times.
Couldn't stand this band back in the day. Couldn't stand them. Got no love for them at all. Couldn't understand why people liked them. I suppose they liked them because it was that new metal, but with a Latin twist.
Yeah.
You know. But in between them, there was Turbo Negro.
No.
What a weird band that ever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're still going strong.
I remember watching a bit and going, not walking away because I'll give them a chance. But I remember being like, "This is it ain't my cup of tea."
Not my cup of tea either. But with Breeze 77 and El Nino, keeping it Latin based, I guess, so to speak. Soulfly. So this is a couple of years, quite a few, about 5 years removed from the set splits. So Soulfly were pretty often rolling at this stage. It's Soulfly. Again, we've just come back from Bloodstock where we saw them, so we've seen Soulfly loads.
It's a good memory. It's a good memory for me. It's one of my first sort of mosh pits I went into. And I got knocked on my arse within a few seconds, but then some big bloke picked me up and I was like, okay, I think I'll be alright in pits, but maybe not the Soulfly one. So I kind of just like left it to people.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, had a few drinks, I can get in the Soulfly pit, and I was like, bosh, on the floor.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a funny memory because I was like, yeah, I've always loved Soulfly.
Damage Plan.
Dime Bag.
Yep. Yeah, never saw Damage Plan, never saw Pantera. Simple as that, really. Hope you were there and you got a chance to see it, and it was good. Machine Head. It's Machine Head. This was following fucking hell Supercharger.
Yeah.
So way before Through the Ashes, I believe. Not way before, but before. Yeah. God, what was Through the Ashes? Can't quite remember, but I know it's around about the time. So I don't know what Machine Head would have got here. Slipknot. Oh my god.
Third down.
Third from top. Slipknot.
They climbed their way up.
Yeah. Their mainstay headliners now. They could not play downloads. They could not play any festival.
No.
Any festival in the world and not be headliners.
Yeah.
That's the size of this machine. Yeah. This was coming off the back of Iowa. I never saw Slipknot back in their heyday of the real stuff. Would have been more my thing. But I would have loved to have seen it back then.
They definitely. I remember doing the whole sit the fuck down thing, jump the fuck like the one.
Oh yeah. This is like a standard thing.
Yeah.
And very like so. This next part, all of this, to be honest, this stage is very download. If I'm honest, because then we get Korn.
Yeah.
Again, another mainstay of download.
What album was it? Around. I think it was one of their big. 2004. Can't remember what.
Would
it be
Untouchables? Would have been Untouchables. Here to Stay's a song on Untouchables. Here to Stay's like the opening track of Untouchables.
Yeah, I thought. Oh.
So I think it was Untouchables. Yeah. So yeah, big album for Korn then. Big album for Korn.
Metallica, because Metallica played Metallica headlining.
Yep.
They did a secret set on 2003.
Yeah.
So yeah, Metallica. This would be like the end of the. I'm guessing St. Anger tour. 2003 was St. Anger.
Yep.
So this would be wrapping up, I reckon, the summer of that. So yeah, they.
Well, as well as the fact that this is where Lars Ulrich couldn't play drums. He was rushed to hospital, taken to a start, and they were an hour and a half late. And then they had David Lombardo play Battery and Four Horsemen. Joey Jordison played the rest of the set, except for Fade of Black. Yeah. So it's kind of if you were there to see that sort of Metallica, you kind of saw something unique.
Yeah, I always look at it like that. You know? If the band doesn't play at all, and that's when you're like, oh man. But if there's extra bits going on, it's all different stuff. That's part of the fun of the festival, really.
Yeah,
you got all these musicians here, like. Yeah,
take advantage of it.
Yeah.
So you mean the fact it was only their second year and it's quite a hefty lineup. Yeah. The smaller stages, you can tell, was a lot more unknowns, basically, that kind of thing. You know, that would obviously change as years would go on. But you were there at this. I think me 2004 would have loved this.
Yeah.
Would have loved this. I think me now, I'm more appreciative of certain things and more about I've never seen this band and this band and that band. A lot of it, like I said, wouldn't stand. I've never seen Breed 77 or Il Nino. I'm going to keep it that way.
You're missing out on
I'm going to keep it that way. They got one fucking song. One song. That's it. I'll stay for that. And then I'm like, cool, done. There we go. Box ticked. Download 2004. Thank you for watching. Check out all the other videos and hit that like and subscribe button.